More than 10 years have passed since the National Dismantlement War. A league of corporations has taken control of the world. To escape the pollution that poisons the surface of the planet, they have built massive floating platforms called cradles. Only there, 7,000 meters above the ground, is the air clean and safe. Already half of mankind lives in the skies. The planet's surface has become a battlefield where armies fight to control the resource plants that feed the cradles. As the war came to a close, giant humanoid weapons called Armored Core Nexts enabled the League to firmly establish their rule of the planet. Their pilots are called Lynx. Fearing the power and independence of these Nexts, the League left them behind on the surface. The Lynx now work as mercenaries for an organization called Collard. While the League armies derive their power from massive arms forts, the once mighty Nexts are consigned to the poisoned earth, serving as foot soldiers in the never-ending economic war.
Commence mission. Destroy all line arc defense units.
A League next? Damn it, not now!
Confirmed. Half the targets have been destroyed.
Damn! Are we doing any damage? Primal armor? First we have to break down that primal armor.
Only a few targets remaining.
Our standard weapons are useless! Where are our normals?
We've confirmed all targets destroyed. Mission complete. Well done. Almost perfect. But don't get too high on yourself yet, rookie. These enemies were nothing to write home about.
Here's your mission. The client is GA America. The objective is the Interior Union Force based at the Mimir Naval Port. You'll be supplied with a generous amount of ordnance. Don't let up on the attack until ordered to withdraw. The more damage and destruction you cause, the better your pay will be. This information is unconfirmed, but we believe a new model arms fort is in dock for maintenance and supply. If it's there, don't let it get away. The client is offering a special bonus for its elimination. Well, that's about it. This is a good deal for the right Lynx. We'll be waiting to hear from you.
Commence mission. Destroy all enemies inside the combat zone. Time is limited. Move quickly. This area looks clear. Head elsewhere. Time is of the essence. Fort confirmed. That's our bonus target. Prioritize it. Okay, enemy arms fort down. Mission complete. Excellent results. I'm impressed.
This is your mission. This request is coming from the Bernard and Felix Foundation. They want you to take out the enemy forces assaulting Omer's sphere. Some big shot at the BFF has drawn up the mission plan this time. So, you better listen up. Right now, the enemy forces are moving through White End towards the sphere. Blast through their rear column using the VOB and take out as many units as possible along the way. Once you've penetrated the front line, turn around and engage the survivors. So the plan says. It's not a bad plan. You shouldn't have any problems. We'll look forward to hearing from you.
Mission. Use the VOB to break through the advancing enemy force. Do as much damage as you can on the way, and the rest of the mission will be a cakewalk. Nearly depleted. Prepare for normal battle maneuvers. Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
This is the mission. The client is GA America. The target is the Algebra forces guarding the Richland agricultural plant. Your task is extremely simple. We want you to destroy all enemy units. There's one catch. The enemy has commandeered a GA manufactured arms fort. The client could not give us many details, but it sounds like it's gonna give you some trouble. Oh yeah. Like before, we can provide you with support next for this mission. Let me know if you want to draw on these resources. Anyway, that's all. It's a dangerous job, but the pay makes it worth your while. Let us know if you're in.
Commence mission. Arms Fort landcrafts confirmed. Intel was right on the money this time. They're standard models, but don't underestimate them. Proceed with caution. Don't waste ammunition on its front. Circle around it while avoiding the main cannon's firing radius. Landcraft destroyed. Good. Now just mop up the small fry. Let's clean up and go home. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
This is your mission. Your target is the Arms Fort Gigabase, currently escorted by the BFF 8th Fleet. The convoy is sailing south through the Northwest Sea. The 8th Fleet is a powerful force made up of large cruisers and other smaller vessels. However, the fleet itself is not your target. Don't waste ordnance on it. Use a Vanguard Overboost unit to accelerate past the escorts directly to the Gigabase. Get in close and destroy the target as quickly as possible. In addition, the Union will pay you a bonus for the destruction of the supply vessels. You can ignore the other secondary targets if you wish. That's all. The Union speaks very highly of you. We hope you can take this on.
Commence mission. Destroy the Arms Fort Gigabase. It's being escorted by the 8th Fleet. Use the VOB to close in on Gigabase. Watch out for long-range fire. This Arms Fort is a defensive stronghold. Don't underestimate its firepower. Stop wasting time. Confirmed. Gigabase has been destroyed. Mission complete.
Here's the outline of your mission. Your objective will be to support the Union transports as they move into the Red Valley. Red Valley is a former transit hub, crisscrossed with multiple transport routes.
Commence mission. Try to whittle down the enemy forces as much as possible before the transports arrive. The transport unit has reached the combat zone. Escort the transports as they pass through the area.
Interior transport reporting. So you're our escort today? Good luck to both of us.
Confirmed. Transport units selecting shortest route. Contact enemy units ahead. They appear to be large, old-type units. More than enough to stop the transports cold. You must remove all obstacles. Transport units selecting shortest route. Confirmed. Transport units have exited the combat zone. Mission complete. Well done. Damage to the transports was insignificant.
This is your mission. Your target is the GA America Next Wonderful Body. It is a rank 24 two-legged model of medium size. Our transport units will serve as bait to draw the target to Old Peace City. As soon as you confirm its location, take it out. The Union has authorized the use of support nexts for this operation. We've recruited a selection for you to choose from. Use them as you see fit. That's the briefing. The Interior Union holds you in high regard. We hope you take on this mission.
Commence mission. Eliminate the target next wonderful body. This is your first next battle? Well, it had to come sooner or later. First time for everything, right?
Finally, they've thrown a next at me. The Interior Union dragged their feet too much. What the? I can't die. Not here.
Confirmed. Wonderful body has been destroyed. Mission complete. You handled it flawlessly. Better than I expected. Then again, he was hardly a real challenge.
client is GA America. The target is Algebra's attack transport arms fort, CobraCon. CobraCon is protected by a very thick sheet of armor and is impossible to take down with standard next weaponry. I don't mind telling you that it's a real headache to deal with. However, the thing does have a weak point. If you can manage to get under the skirting armor at its base, you'll be able to take out the tracks and bring it to a halt. That's all we need you to do for this operation. Frankly, the top brass don't have all the details themselves. What they do know is that this arms fort could become a serious threat. Anyone taking this job will be well compensated. We hope to hear from you soon.
Commence mission. Destroy the arms fort CobraCon. Powerful mines are scattered all over the combat zone. Stay alert now. CobraCon has halted. Wait, this isn't over yet. Are insane. We have to take all of them out?
Arms Fort unit. We're en route to your position. Give us a little time.
The cavalry, huh? Looks like they knew about the situation. They just left us in the dark. You hear that? They're coming to reinforce us. Hang in there.
Progress is slower than expected. We won't arrive on schedule. Sorry, we're doing the best we can.
Reinforcements have entered the combat zone.
Kept you waiting, huh? Commencing attack. Good work, Lynx.
All targets destroyed. Mission complete. You're even better than I thought.
The League has focused on maintaining complete and utter control. They agreed this goal could never be entrusted to any single person, who, if eliminated, could jeopardize their reign. So in the aftermath of the Lynx War, the League manufactured enormous battle stations called arms forts. Manned by a crew of thousands of expendable soldiers, this was military might the League could control and therefore trust. Arms forts have become the perfect solution to the League's needs, and their firepower far and away surpasses the average Next. Dream and hope as they might, the Next pilots know that those who dare take on giants rarely live to tell the tale.
Take down the Cobra? Is that even possible?
It depends. I might just have to take off his leash and find out.
You mean like what happened with Hari? Is that what we want, Ronso?
Don't worry, Julius. Maximilian Thermidor will return to us shortly. Then we will be ready.
Here's the mission. The client is GA America. Your target is the Interior Union's land-based arms fort unit. The enemy is currently pursuing a GA America transport unit through the Loro Desert. Your task is to neutralize them before they can take out GA's forces. The Interior Union arms forts are armed with multiple strafing lasers. Once our transports come in range of those weapons, they'll be dead in the sand. Keep that in mind. Basically, we just need you to take it out fast. Nothing fancy. That's it. This is a good job for the right Lynx. Contact us.
Commence mission. Destroy all enemy arms fort units. The virtual defense line is displayed on your radar. Enemy units crossing that line will have a firing solution on the transports. That equals mission failure for us. We don't want that to happen, do we? Hold the line. Another arms fort down. One more. Enemy arms fort down. Just mopping up now. All enemy arms fort units have been destroyed. Mission is successful. The transports are safe. Good work.
Here's the mission. The client is GA America. Your target is the PA-N51 new resource plant. This mission is simple. Take out the defenses and destroy the plant. There is one catch, however. You must complete the mission within the specified time frame. I suppose the big shots have their reasons for choosing a Lynx of your caliber. There will be bonuses for completing the mission in as short a time as possible. This is a chance for you to make some extra cash. And that's about it. You could do worse, right? Let us know if you want the job.
Commence mission. Take out the enemy defenses and destroy the resource plants. The clock's ticking. No time to waste. Aha! It's Barat's squad. No wonder the defense units were targeted. Cunning rats. Resource plant destroyed. 2 more to go. Remaining. Plant destroyed. Just one left. Confirmed. All plants have been destroyed. Now for the defense units. Take them all out. Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
This is the mission. The client is GA America. The objective is Interior Union's new maritime arms fort, Stigro. Stigros are equipped with large-scale blades at their front. Therefore, launching a frontal assault on one of them would be tantamount to suicide. Avoid doing so. That's all. It's a dangerous mission, but one with a big payday. Let us know.
Commence mission. Destroy the arms fort Stigro. His charging attack isn't too complex, but it'll rip you in two if you get hit. So don't. Commence mission. Destroy the arms fort Stigro. His charging attack isn't too complex, but it'll rip you in two if you get hit. So don't. Destroyed. Mission complete. You're a real pro now.
Here is our request. Omer units have targeted Megalus for attack. Megalus is a power recycling plant and a key element in the Line Arc lifeline. We are working as fast as we can to establish adequate defenses, but the Omer forces are drawing too close too fast. The defenses will not be completed in time. This situation has left us no choice. We need you to defend Megalus. The Omer forces will consist mostly of aerial attack units. Do you think you can drive them off and protect the lives of millions of innocent citizens? Of course, we will compensate you as best we can. Thank you in advance for your help.
Commence mission. Protect Megalus and eliminate all enemy units. The enemy's main force is Omer's aerial brigade. They'll make trouble if you give them the opportunity.
This is the Megalus base commander. We're counting on you. Don't let us down.
Approaching the edge of the combat zone. Reinforcements inbound. An aerial arms fort? An eclipse? Omer must mean business. Watch for the main laser cannon. It may be a factory model, but it still packs a punch. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
Megalus is undamaged. Thanks to your efforts, we owe you a serious debt.
Here's the mission. You are to destroy the large-scale Procyon energy cannons. They are deployed within the gear tunnel. The Procyon is a decommissioned weapon originally manufactured by Omer. Even so, it can still deliver a powerful punch. Don't approach them head-on. The gear tunnel is actually a web of large tunnels. You'll need to use the environment to find safe positions from which to attack and destroy the enemy targets. That's the mission. Taurus requested you personally for this mission. Don't let us down.
Commence mission. Eliminate all Procyon energy cannons. Mission complete.
This is what we want you to do. The League is launching an all-out offensive against Line Arc. They have been trying to break us through indirect, surreptitious means for some time, but we have stood firm. Now they're dropping the pretense and showing their true colors. The ace up our sleeve is White Glint. But if the League comes at us with everything they've got, even that won't be enough. That's why we need you to be our trump card. The corporations abandoned the planet's surface and the people who live there. They are no longer part of a rational economic system that supports society. They have become no more than elitist parasites. You know the truth. A world ruled by the League is doomed. We, the people, must control our own lives and build our own future. This is what we want you to do. The League is launching an all-out offensive.
Those slimy politicians with all their empty calls to arms in the name of liberty. I'll sink the whole lot of you to the bottom of the ocean. You ready, Fragile?
Preparations complete.
Good to hear. Move out.
Commence mission. Cooperate with White Glint and eliminate the League Nexts. We've detected 2 enemy Nexts, Stasis and Fragile. Stasis? It's Otstarva, the rank 1 Lynx. The League isn't holding back.
White Glint operator Fiona Jarnfeld here. I appreciate the assistance. Good luck to both of us. White Glint is disabled. He cannot come to your help any longer. I'm sorry.
It is 1 against 1. Test applicability increased. Excellent. Energy flow is reversing from the AMS.
Confirmed. Fragile has been destroyed. Mission complete. In the end, only you remain. I can't believe it. Just a brief moment of relief. Let's make the most of it.
Fellow Lynx, allow me to express our gratitude. Thank you. However, this might mean the end of Line Arc.
Line Arc's White Glint was defeated, and Kallard's top-ranked Lynx, Otstarva, went down into the ocean. After the intense battle between the Cradle's greatest Lynx, only one remained. Line Arc had lost its greatest military asset. The Cradles entered a period of stability, or so everyone believed. Behind the scenes, the League prepared for a new, more violent phase of the war. At that moment, despite the period of calm, the gears of a sinister plan had begun to turn.
Lionheart's White Glint and Fragile have been heavily damaged. Stasis sank into the sea, and Otstarva is missing. According to our intelligence, the only confirmed survivor is White Glint's partner.
They got too cocky for their own good. Especially our boy genius, Otstarva.
Maybe. Maybe not. Something about this whole thing stinks.
In any case, White Glint has fallen, and I sincerely doubt the survivor is going to be Lionheart's successor. We have achieved our basic objectives. Yes, but we paid the price.
So you think you can take their place? What about Gerald?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's just that old fogies aren't as much use to us now, are they?
Are you looking for a fight? Enough. If you've got something to prove, do it on the battlefield. No one's stopping you there. Besides, there is still a lot we have to discuss. For example, this Ontario assault. What are we to do with the survivors?
Greetings. Maximilian Thermidor here. We want you to infiltrate GA America's Arteria facility, Ulna, and destroy it. This mission flies in the face of everything the Cradles stand for, and will be considered an act of treason. With that understood, I want you to listen to what I tell you. Some fled to the Cradles and live in the clean air. Others were abandoned, condemned to the Earth's poisonous surface. Maintaining this system is causing horrible pollution on the surface. That pollution will soon start bleeding into the atmosphere itself. The Cradles are only a stopgap measure, a panacea. Humankind has no future on this planet unless we stop them. Perhaps you think I'm an alarmist, but I speak the truth. If you believe in what I say, then you must take this mission. Of course, you'll be reimbursed for your efforts. I await your reply.
Commence mission. The target is a good distance above your position. Start climbing. You know what you're doing, what it will mean, don't you? All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
You have shown me your answer. Welcome to Orca.
Here's your mission. The client is GA America. We want you to take out the Algebra Next team based at PA-N51. The team consists of Red Rum, a rank 15 four-legged machine, and Starka, a rank 19 light model. The four-legged Red Rum is piloted by a very wily female Lynx. At this time of year, N51 is often cloaked in a thick layer of fog, assume limited visibility. Make sure you install sufficient enemy detection equipment before you embark. Obviously, the enemy will work as a team. We've been authorized to provide support units for your mission. Let me know what you need. That's it. This one is tough. Stay on high alert. We'll be waiting for your answer.
Commence mission. Eliminate the pair of enemy nexts. This fog is thick. They've also deployed ECM.
What fine sheep you are! Coming straight to the wolf's den for slaughter. You're not getting out of here alive.
Oh, okay. GA dog. I'm gonna make you bleed. To think it all ends here. Typical.
Confirmed. Starka has been taken out. Combat damage at 40%. Down 70%. Fall back! That's an order!
This... you... What kind of joke is this? Red Rum, please.
Confirmed. Red Rum has been taken out. Mission complete. You managed to survive. That's the best we could have hoped for.
Here's the mission. The client is GA America. Your target is an unidentified arms fort spotted in the vicinity of Old Peace City. It appears to be an upgraded GA America model. Unfortunately, we have no further details to disclose. Even if we did, however, your objective would be the same. Find the target, and then destroy it. Before you rush off to battle, GA has authorized the use of support nexts for this operation. Come talk to me if you think you'll need them. And that's about it. This mission is dangerous, but you'll be reimbursed accordingly. We'll wait for your answer.
Commence mission. Eradicate the unidentified arms fort. Information is spotty. Proceed with caution. Enemy arms fort identified. It's an upgraded land crab. This model has been reconfigured with Sol Dios cannons. That's the strongest Kojima cannon in existence. Evade its fire. What? Segments are splitting off. Careful, those Sol Dios cannons are operating autonomously. Bastards, unleashing those monsters. You did well to defeat that monster.
This will be your mission. The client is Omer Science Technology. You're to destroy the Silent Avalanche Force. They're stationed at Sphere, a BFF-owned large-scale Kojima energy facility. At one time, the Avalanche Force was stronger than standard Nexts. They are armed with high-caliber sniper cannons, which make for effective long-range weapons. However, their machines are now considered obsolete. There's a possibility the enemy will deploy ECM in defense, but don't let that slow you down. How you deal with it is up to you. That is all. With this job, you can reinforce ties with Omer Science Technology. It should prove financially rewarding as well.
Commence mission. Destroy the Silent Avalanche Force defending Sphere. They've deployed ECM, as expected. destroyed. 3 more to go. Target destroyed. Confirmed. Silent Avalanche has been destroyed. Mission complete. They were just paper tigers. No match for you.
Initiating the closed plan. Our next forces will launch simultaneous attacks against core arteria facilities. Your target is the critical arteria facility, Carpals. You are to take down Noblesse Oblige, who's defending the site. The facility is protected by multiple defensive units. Effectively neutralizing them before Noblesse arrives will make things a bit easier on you. We are the Orca Brigade, the most dangerous reactionary force in existence, and this is our grand entrance. Let's put on a show, gentlemen.
Commence mission. Seize control of the Carpals facility. Eradicate as many defensive installations as possible before Noblesse Oblige reaches the combat zone. That should make things go more smoothly. closing in fast. That's him. Obliterate noblesse oblige.
Sorry to crash the party. Little hit-and-run bandits like you know no honor. I envy your simple life, void of responsibility.
AP down 40%.
Making an enemy of Karpals may not have been the best choice. I don't believe it. Noblesse oblige. We still have work to do.
Confirmed. Noblesse oblige has been destroyed. Mission complete. The closed plan is now underway. No regrets now. Remember, you chose this path.
For many, the chaos began in July. Without warning, multiple nexts of unknown origin unleashed a coordinated attack on Arteria facilities. The majority of these attacks were successful. The energy reserves upon which the Cradles relied were suddenly threatened. The Orca leader, a man known as Maximilian Thermidor, made an announcement to the world. The message was simple. League dogs, welcome to Earth. To the people who lived in the skies, it was nothing less than a declaration of war. The League was forced to abandon the tried and true strategies of the economic war. Suddenly, people realized that against these revolutionaries, their mighty castles were actually built out of sand.
Greetings, lapdog. This is Old King. We're going to destroy Cradle 03. Care to join us? Orca has been too lenient for too long. In a revolution, blood must be spilled. Don't you think?
Good, you came. How obedient of you. Fell the Cradles, all of them. Millions will die. Exciting, don't you think?
Just know how to kill, huh? Nothing else? It's time for you to learn.
Here's the mission. The objective is to take control of the large-scale Arteria facility, Carpals. This time, the details of the operation are up to you. You are to simply take out anyone or anything that gets in your way. Briefing over. The Union seeks only to secure the future safety of humanity and the planet. This mission is an essential step in realizing that goal. We trust that you will meet with 100% success.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
You think you're some kind of one-man army? You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
You kill too many.
accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
You think you're some kind of one-man army? You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
You killed too many.
Sorry, friend. I can't help you anymore. I'm glad we got to know each other better.
Brings no comfort to the innocent lives you've already snatched away.
Lapdog.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
You think you're some kind of one-man army? You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
You killed too many.
accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
You think you're some kind of one-man army? You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
You killed too many.
Sorry, friend. I can't help you anymore. I'm glad we got to know each other better. Lapdog.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
think you're some kind of one-man army? You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
You kill too many.
Sorry, friend. I can't help you anymore. I'm glad we got to know each other better.
You reap what you sow. This is for sullying Orca's name.